What is going on, guys? For today's video, we are going to be talking about boners. That's right, those big, veiny, triumphant bastards. No, bowlers and miners, you sick poppies. I'm going to address the best type of bases to use the boner attack on, proper funneling techniques, and generally how to 3-star max bases consistently with this strategy, so stay tuned. So first and foremost, guys, you want to send in a golem in the clan castle and make sure a proper funnel with troops like minions or wizards, if they're out of range, are used. And then ensure that the golem leads, followed by about 10 bowlers with then your heroes. The value you want to obtain from the initial part of this attack is to ideally take down the Eagle Artillery, the enemy heroes, clan castle troops, and an absolute must is to take down an Inferno Tower. This attack works best on the new age of war bases with the segregated Infernos that you are seeing growing in popularity these days. So the second part of this attack is to follow in with the remaining 30 or so miners. You want to as well make sure to funnel them towards the remaining Inferno Tower, as this is the most diabolical threat to the rest of your attack. So long as phase 1 works successfully, just create that funnel and make sure they are going to eventually path towards that Inferno Tower. From there, just remember to be diligent with the remaining heal spells that you're going to use. My ideal spell composition is a jump, 1 rage, and 3 heals. The heals are going to keep the miners continually pathing through the rest of this base. It's awesome if you can keep the queen alive as well, so if you deploy your miners in a fast enough time frame, that is going to really help you run through this base and gather that 3-star, guys. So as we are seeing for the rest of this base, he's kind of creating a funnel with the remainder of his minions, as well as a wizard, because he's hoping that these miners are going to stay in the middle and go for defenses, as opposed to kind of reach off and hit those outlying buildings, because those are kind of useless and they're just distracting the miners while they're taking heat from these maxed out defenses. As you can see, everything's pathing fairly well. There's no real threat of giant bombs or anything that can really thwart him here. It really came down to it, though. Obviously, all these defenses, this is like a completely maxed base. Save the walls, of course, but this is the first time I've ever seen this base beaten. It has taken multiple attempts through friendly challenges to even do so, but this is the way to do it, guys. If you want to beat the new age of war bases, you need to start getting your boner going. That's it. That's all. So let's run through one more replay, guys, and I'm going to kind of give you a play-by-play. Now, this base doesn't have maxed out defenses by any means. Actually, the defense levels are kind of low, but the same principle is applying. We are using minions to create that funnel, as you can see, and we just basically want to make sure those bowlers go into the core. If they start walking around the outside, this attack is up shit creek without a paddle. We are fucked if it doesn't happen like that. So golem for distraction, minions are still funneling, an extra wizard or two to also help create that funnel. These bowlers are basically all going to go inside here. Now, if you're going to notice that I don't drop my queen, this is not like a ploy, this is not a strategy by any means. This was just a straight fuck up. I done goofed. I forgot to deploy my queen. It could have really hurt me, but it definitely didn't. I dropped the ability early, and it's not a bad thing to do so, because you want to keep those bowlers alive. So as you can see, I'm throwing in my miners at this point, and I'm creating a funnel, so they are basically all going to go towards that Inferno Tower. These Inferno Towers need to drop. They're the biggest threat to the boner attack. They're more a bigger threat to miners, because if there's a double giant bomb beside those Inferno Towers, that can easily just muck all your miners right there extremely quickly, especially if they throw in skeletons as well, distraction skeletons, to kind of like keep you there in front of that Inferno Tower, just getting absolutely mucked. So proper spell placement as well is key. Obviously, we have one more spell, and the last Inferno Tower is on single target, which is it's useful. That really helps us here. So now we got the queen, and she's finally being sent in. All our heal spells are done. The queen is going to target that single target Inferno. We catch her phase really quickly there. Not quickly, but we catch it effectively, as opposed to letting her die. And with those miners tanking, this allows the queen and the warden to put in some serious work on the remaining buildings and defenses, which help a buckload. Remaining minions again are kind of getting used to clear the outside buildings, because we want those miners to remain inside. We want them pathing towards defenses and not random useless outlying buildings. We use in this attack a golem, a 1/1/1 in the clan castle, so a golem, wizard, and barbarian. We use 10 boulders, and we use about 30 miners with about 4 minions, a couple wizards, 5 wall breakers, a couple archers. This is my ideal my ideal troop composition. We have 1 jump, 3 heals, and 1 rage. The jump and the rage are used early on in the attack with the bowlers, the heroes, and the golem, just to make sure that they go in there and take out an inferno tower. Don't be afraid to drop your warden ability. And then the heals are used for the rest of the miners once you've kind of created a funnel, and once you continue to create a funnel to get those miners into the inferno tower compartments and to take those out. Remember guys, this attack strat boner is most effectively used when the inferno towers are separated, and it's easy to kind of create a funnel for your bowlers to go in. If it's a stupid anti 2-star base, mass miner is still your best bet, and honestly so friggin' easy to 3-star. Pretty much every anti 2-star base going, all the Legend League anti 2-star bases are easily mass minered. You can also do bowler walk, you can do some bowler magic on them as well, but boner is not your ideal attack strat for those types of bases. Just for ones that are set up specifically war geared, specifically with separated inferno towers, this is your best bet. As always guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like and a sub if you haven't already. I'm going to be doing a lot more boner related content because that's all I have on my brain lately. Just straight dick. Enjoy your freedom, ladies and gentlemen. Peace!